Guys, I just want to say thank you so much for all the love on the last NFL video. I honestly never thought you guys would enjoy something that much, so I'm back at it again with another NFL analysis video. Today, I want to take a hard look at the Dallas Cowboys. Now, everybody knows that last year, the Dallas Cowboys had an unbelievable season. Ezekiel Elliott was arguably the best running back in the league, and Dak Prescott was easily top 10 quarterback. They honestly took the NFL and America by storm and led themselves all the way into the playoffs. Now, unfortunately, in typical Cowboy fashion, they ended up losing in the playoffs. But needless to say, the entire season was really good for them. There was a lot of positive things that happened for them last year. Zeke Elliott led the league in rushing yards. The offensive line looked absolutely unbelievable. Dak Prescott was calm, cool, and collected in the pocket, made good reads down the field, and had a pretty good deep ball. And while the Dallas Cowboys defense didn't blow you away, it wasn't terrible. It actually got the job done in some instances. So all in all, the Dallas Cowboys, they had a pretty damn good season last year. Now, something that's very apparent with the NFL, the NBA, the NHL, the MLB, all professional sports, is the phrase, the sophomore slump. And next year, the Cowboys' two best players, Ezekiel Elliott and Dak Prescott, are both going to be sophomores. Now, I'm not saying it necessarily means that they're going to be terrible, that they're going to be bad, but they definitely play into the thought of that possibly happening. And the reasoning behind the sophomore slump is not just because of like some random phrase and some random voodoo that happens on in the background. Everybody knows how you play now. Your freshman year, your first year is the year where everybody is brand new to your play style. Now, everybody knows how Zeke runs. Everybody knows the passes Dak likes to throw. So they're able to hone in and key in a little bit more on those players and stop them a little bit more easily. So that brings us to the question, is how are they going to do this year? And to tell you that, I want to take a look at their schedule and another team's schedule. As you guys can see right here, I have the Dallas Cowboys going 10-6. Now, essentially, when I looked at each one of these games, I just made them win the games they should win and then probably lose the games they should lose. The Dallas Cowboys always have had a tough time with the New York Giants. I had them beating the Giants the first week, but then when we get to the 14th week, I think the Giants will get the best of the Cowboys and take that victory. Now, the only somewhat controversial loss that I have the Cowboys having is the very last week, week 17 against the Eagles. It's in Philadelphia. I think the Eagles are going to come out firing on all cylinders, and the Eagles are probably going to pick up the W. Some people might agree with this record at 10-6. Some people might disagree. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. As for the New York Giants, I had the Giants going 12-4. I honestly think the Giants are going to be so much better this year. I think they have so many good additions on offense and on defense. Now, as you guys can see, I have them starting out the season with a loss to the Cowboys. The Cowboys have a first place schedule, and the Giants don't have nearly as many tough opponents. I have the Giants losing to the Cowboys in week 1, like I just said, the Broncos in week 6, the Seahawks in week 7, and only other loss is the Raiders in week 13. If you look at the teams the Giants are playing, the Lions, the Eagles, the Buccaneers, the Rams, the Niners, the Redskins, the Eagles, the Cardinals, Redskins again. I'm telling you, the Giants have a pretty easy schedule. I could definitely see them going 12-4. I mean, just think about that offense. You still got an okay run game. You got Odell Beckham Jr., you got Brandon Marshall, you got Sterling Shepard, you got a pretty nice offense, and you got that studly secondary and great defense. As you guys can see, I have the Dallas Cowboys going 10-6 in the regular season. Now, honestly, I could see them possibly even doing a little bit worse. I kind of overestimated on a lot of these games, but the Cowboys, they have a hard schedule. They have a first place schedule. Cowboys fans, it's gonna be tough for you guys. You guys got a great quarterback, great running back, great O-line, great offense in general, but you got a hard-ass schedule. The Cowboys are in such a good division. You have teams like the Giants, the Eagles, the Redskins, all teams that are on the come-up. It's going to be really difficult for them to just win the division. Obviously, you guys saw also that I have the New York Giants going 12-4. I think the addition of Brandon Marshall will solidify that offense. The defense was already really good. I think the Giants are poised to win that division. Now, does getting a 10-6 record, does that mean that the Cowboys can make it into the wild card? Probably, but the NFC, they got a lot of really good players and teams. Guys, I'm going to make my prediction for the Cowboys season next year, and I want to know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Personally, this is just me, just my thoughts. Again, Cowboys fans, don't kill me. I don't know if the Cowboys are going to win the division or even get a wild card spot. I mean, you got so many teams on the come up that are not necessarily going to win their division, but they could possibly get a really good record as well. I also want to talk about some of the key losses the Dallas Cowboys had this year in offensive linemen. Now, I know, Doug Free and Ronald Leary, they're not known as your best offensive linemen, the guys that you need to have on the team, but they are veterans. They're people that have played for the Cowboys for a considerably amount of time, and they know the system. The Cowboys do have Dallas Cowboys, who's an absolute stud. He can fill in at either the tackle position or the guard position, so I'm happy with that, but that still leaves one position open. It's going to be tough for them to fill that void. If I'm being 100% honest, though, I'm still very, very confident in the Cowboys offense. I still think it's going to be one of the best in the league next year. But the most important losses that the Cowboys had is at places that they really needed to fill. The Cowboys defense, it wasn't incredible. It wasn't great. And what really wasn't good about it was the secondary. The Cowboys lost 2 cornerbacks, Brandon Carr and Mo Claiborne. Those were 2 quarterbacks that had pretty good years for the Cowboys. And so now the Cowboys are going to have to find people to replace them in the cornerback positions, which is going to be tough, but I have faith that they can do it. They also lost the safety, J.J. Wilcox. I'm not super familiar with him. I know he's a big hitter. I don't know if he's that great in coverage, but it's a loss. It's a secondary loss, and that's not something the Cowboys can afford. So my personal prediction is I don't think the Cowboys are going to win their division. I think the Cowboys might get a wild card, but that's about it. Guys, let me know your thoughts on the Cowboys down in the comment section below. If you want more team analysis videos like this, I will make sure to pump them out ASAP. And for anybody that still wants Madden 17 content, I need to know, okay, so let me know down in the comments. If you want Madden 17, you gotta tell me, because I'm probably not gonna post a good amount of it, maybe a couple videos a week. Either way though, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, make sure to drop a like down below, subscribe if you are new, and guys, I'll see you in the next upload. Peace.